Hey friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Danielle, but you can call me Donnie B. And in today's video, as promised, I am going to be sharing with you my weekly grocery haul, so stay tuned.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company?
In this grocery haul, I'm going to be doing a little different. I'm going to be doing a voiceover because my house was so loud. So we're going to start off with my produce. I have 2 Granny Smith apples. I have 2 lemons, and then I have some grapes. My son loves the grapes. And as I am trying to lose weight, I got some spring mix and some vanilla yogurt. Then I have some strawberries. My son Carter loves the strawberries. And if you don't know, now you know, Land O'Lakes butter is the way to go. My son Hunter loves bananas, so I make sure that I have a few bunches on hand. Along with a little milk, I make sure I get the 2% milk and some applesauce. Both my kiddos love the applesauce, so I make sure that I have this on deck for them as well. We were low on eggs. I don't know about you. Have you noticed how much eggs have cost? They've gone up. And then I have these popcorn. Both the sons love popcorn and some French vanilla almond granola to go with my yogurt. Then I have some jasmine rice because I love the hint of flavor. Then I'm trying something new with these cheese Ritz crackers. And by the way, my son loved them. Little yellow rice to go along with one of my meals later on this week. And I picked up these little packets of seasonings to put on chicken. Now, I thought these were very interesting, so I picked up every flavor that they had, and they were all like 89 cents. So there wasn't too much. It didn't break the bank too much. So when I air fry some chicken or cook some chicken, I'm going to use that. Then I have in mind some red beans and rice, so I picked up some kidney beans as well as some Vienna sausages. If you have not tried Vienna sausages, if you don't know anything about Vienna sausages, that's on you. Hey, I grew up on those. Now, this is one thing that I use, this Pollo chicken seasoning bouillon cube. Well, instead of the cubes, this is the actual seasoning powder. And so I use that in a lot of my cooking. I figured I'd do a little activity with the boys and do some cinnamon rolls. So I got some grands, the extra big ones, so we can do an activity later. Then some chunk chicken breast. I have this for some salad. This is actually very good and it's very handy. I got some fettuccine noodles in order to cook a meal later on, as well as the Alfredo sauce to go with it. This Prego sauce is delicious. I'm not a big fan of Alfredo sauce in the jar or can, but it was good. Then some sliced chicken and Dewey sausage to go with my Alfredo, my shrimp Alfredo, and also some packets because I am going to be making a roast. So I got some crock pot mix and some au jus, some regular seasoning, some garlic powder, and some onion powder. And then every household needs Fiesta blend cheese. I love cheese. Cheese is my friend. Everyone in my house loves cheese as well. To show you that I got some string cheese as a little snack, and I wanted to try some of this pumpkin pie coffee creamer to go along with the season. This will probably be my last time picking that up though. My sons love macaroni and cheese. If you have been watching my vlogs, and I hope that you are, you know that my sons love macaroni and cheese. I promise I probably should have some stock in macaroni and cheese. Then some seasoning for my beans. I have some smoked pork cut neck bones to go into my red beans and rice that I'm going to make later. And then some chicken breast, rotisserie chicken breast for some sandwiches for the boys, and they love this. Some Velveeta cheese in order to make some sandwiches as well. Then I have some seaweed snacks. I love seaweed snacks, something to pick up and easy to go on the go. So I got the wasabi and the sea salt flavor, and some raw shrimp. I picked up out of the freezer section, the extra large, because I'm going to be putting this in my Alfredo as well. I was looking for some quick and easy, simple meals to do later on this week, and the Alfredo would be it, and I'm going to pair it with the broccoli florets. They're quick, easy, and simple to add on to any meal, and it takes like 5 minutes in the microwave, and they're good to go. Next, I am going to show you that I saw someone else, they picked up these mini pierogies, and I wanted to give them a try because they looked pretty interesting. I've never had pierogies before, and I think that they're pasta stuffed with potatoes and some other fillings, and I wanted to give this a try, probably toss them in the air fryer, what have you. Now, these I have had before, these pork pie stickers, and I love them. I gobble those up like there's nobody's business. Now, my son loves these pizzas, these Great Value pizzas. It takes 3 minutes for them to cook. I pop these into the microwave along with any other side that I decide that I want to give them, and it is a great snack or dinner as well. Then I got these steamed dumplings. These are delicious as well. Something easy for me to cook while I am working. I just pop these in the microwave, and in a few moments they're done, and I can go ahead and enjoy those for lunch. My husband needed some long socks, so I got him some crew socks, a 12 count pair. I mean, these things were a little more expensive than I wanted to pay, but hey, my baby wanted those. And then I got this. This was a new item that I wanted to try. It's a Downy Rinse and Refresh. If you have not seen my review of this, make sure you go and check out my last laundry day routine. I use this in my laundry day routine, and if you want to know how it works, go check it out. And of course, everybody with toddlers or infants in your house, you always have to have those baby wipes, and Pampers are my favorite. So this was a lot of stuff, and if you see this ticket, this is a long ticket, and all of those dollars and cents added up to equal $214.88. That was a lot. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I made that Alfredo. It was pretty quick, simple, and easy. I think this took me maybe about 30 minutes to cook. The longest thing that it took to cook were those noodles. As you can see over in the back, I have a pot already going with some salted water in it with the lid on it. Just a tip, in order to get your water to boil faster, put a lid on it to trap in that heat, and that'll get your water boiling faster. And just for a healthier option, I'm going with chicken sausage instead of like with a pork or a beef flavored sausage. And I have to say, this is my very first time using this chicken andouille sausage, and it was delicious. So I'm just going to go ahead and season my pot. I put a little olive oil in the bottom of this pot, and I'm just going to sear off my sausage. So here you're seeing me putting a little salt in the water over there to make sure that I have some salted water. I don't know about you, but I watch like a lot of Cooking Food Network, and on Food Network you're always supposed to salt your pasta water, so I make sure that I do that, and it makes a load of difference when I'm cooking my pasta. It adds like an additional layer of flavor to my food, whatever I'm cooking, when I salt my water.
When I go with confidence, when I go to roll our hips and take a sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow.
Those shrimp that I had the tails on, so I took the tails off of the shrimp and I rinsed them really good, and I cut them in half because they were so big. And here, instead of just putting them in the pot when I make my fettuccine, just tossing it in the sauce, I'm going to make sure that I sear off my my shrimp. And being that there's a little oil at the bottom of this skillet from the sausage and from the olive oil, I'm going to use that to sear off my shrimp. And just a little tip to make sure you're getting all of your products out of this jar, because this sauce can be a bit expensive or on the expensive side to make, but to make sure that I get all of my my sauce out of the jar. I just put a little water in one of the containers and I shook it up, and then I'm going to transfer that over into the other container. I'm going to give that a good shake as well. Instead of putting water in both of the containers to water down my sauce, I'm going to do it this way to make sure that I capture all of the flavor possible without having an extra runny or watery sauce. Just a quick tip, when you are cooking pasta, I know some people like to rinse off their pasta, but if you're using salted water, you don't want to do that because you want to capture all of that flavor. So just strain off all the liquid that you used in order to cook that pasta. And also, you may want to put on the side a little of that pasta water, so whatever you're cooking, you can use that pasta water to thin out your sauce. So here I'm just going to transfer my pasta over to my my pot to continue cooking, because I only cooked my pasta 3/4 of a way. A lot of people, they rinse off their pasta in cold water in order to stop the cooking so your pasta doesn't overcook. But if you were to cook your pasta 3/4 of the way before you add it into your pasta sauce, then you will avoid overcooking your pasta.
There will be a time when you and me finally can talk. If you speak now, your words will only tear us apart. I pray you'll find a way to mend your broken heart. Yeah, you can show me a new place to start.
And this is what my sausage and shrimp Alfredo look like after everything is cooked. And so I'm going to go ahead and toss my broccoli into the microwave, put some Texas toast on a sheet tray and put it in the oven, and dinner is served.
For tuning in to another episode of donyb TV. On your way out, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, enjoy your day.